Traffic is a nightmare no matter where you go, and now state lawmakers want to help alleviate some of that stress that comes with commuting.
A bill called the Transportation Modernization Act passed the state Senate. Now it's headed to the House. The bill includes what are called choice lanes, lanes designed to reduce traffic congestion. One local senator says this is an effort to help reduce traffic and increase revenue, which will be used to help build and maintain our existing roads.
WATE 6 on your side's Kristen Gallant spoke with State Senator Becky Duncan Massey about how these roads would work if the bill is passed, and UT about their part in making this a reality.
Bottom line is, if we don't do anything, it will continue to get worse.
If you're driving to and from work during peak hours, you know traffic can be a nightmare. That's why Governor Bill Lee, along with other lawmakers, have proposed a bill that includes choice lanes.
A number of states have started doing these managed choice lanes and working with public-private partnerships. And what we do is you would have a private partner that would come in and fund, build, design, maintain, and operate choice lanes, which would be additional lanes.
Drivers would pay a fee to use these extra lanes, which, according to Massey, would reduce traffic in existing lanes and allow choice lane users to travel more efficiently during peak traffic times.
You don't have to drive in it if you don't want to. There is a per mile cost, which is 15 to 30 cents a mile, maybe, traditionally, depending upon the traffic. But it takes 30% of the traffic out of the free lanes.
UT's Center for Transportation Research has been working with TDOT to find out what areas would benefit the most from these lanes.
Certainly in the Knoxville area, we see significant congestion from downtown to Farragut, and certainly I think I-40 would be under consideration.
There are several ways these choice lanes can be built. One way could be to create a lane on top of the existing ones.
The challenge is that if you try to expand the interstate outwards, you have to buy land from private owners, and that's a very long process and can be a very costly process. So in some areas, if you look at Texas, for example, they've chosen to move upward.
The bill passed the Senate and is being reviewed in the House Finance Committee. It will then go to the House floor. Massey says if the bill is signed by the governor, it would take around 2 years to complete a study on the project. Then it would go to an environmental study for several years. After that, construction would start, which could take 3 to 4 years. But the end result could mean more revenue to help improve and maintain existing roads.
I think we're going to have maybe some short-term pain while we get to long-term benefits, but we can't do nothing.